What is up, everyone? Welcome to Season 4. Season 4 of Friday Night Flights. I am your host, Brandon, Hops and Heiza. We've got our incredible co-host, Java Bra, Mr. Reese Height. And we are here to introduce you to the new concept, Friday Night Flights, for Season 4. It is going to be a fantastic evening with tons of fun, some incredible gameplay, an awesome layout, I think, tonight, and some amazing prizes. 6.5 minutes till we get things rolling today. And we cannot wait to spend this night with you and introduce you, like I said, to the first Friday Night Flights of Hops and Heiser Season 4. We got to get a pre-stream keyword rocking here. Pre-stream keyword is going to be let's go, no space, let's go in the chat. LETSGO, let's go. There we go, crevice crawler. All right, y'all, we will be rocking very soon. Just over 5 minutes until Season 4 of Friday Night Flights. And we're kicking things off with a bang. Reese Height himself will be giving us a playthrough of Northern Breeze in our pre-show tonight, talking a little bit about the lines he takes, the choices he makes when he plays through the start of that course, and show you guys how to get 3 stars on that bish. See y'all soon. This is Friday Night Flights. And now for an Alex Ferguson production. What's up, everyone? I just shook my whole desk. Everything's like... That's funny. Fergie was like, can I send you something funny to play on stream? And yeah, that was a good time, Fergie. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Friday Night Flights. I am feeling all right. Fuck this countdown. It's time to go, y'all. The best part about Friday Night Flights is 10 p.m.'s late enough, when you can start saying like swear words on TV. So, I mean, it's 9:44 right now, so we might get fined for that first one. But, hey, we're disc golf rich, right, everyone? We're disc golf rich. And are we ever disc golf rich right now? What a season we had this year. The pro season is over officially with tour events. But, man, did we ever get to watch some Magic this year? And did you guys ever get to watch some Magic last year in Season 3 of Hops and Heiser? Couple constants last year that I got to give a huge shout out to. The first constant, Mr. Mayor, Chris Wise. Who does not love the Mayor? Chris is absolutely incredible. And Chris's presence on Hops and Heiser is undeniable. Chris will continue to be our regular co-host and contributor for Thursday Night Throwdowns. You'll see him here in the chat most of the time, probably for Friday Night Flights. And he'll be with us sometimes for Saturday Night Slams. But what we're trying to do this year is conceptualize our streams a little bit differently. And tonight we're going to introduce you to the brand new Season 4 concept for Friday Night Flights. First part of this concept, look around me, ladies and gentlemen. People said it before in the chat, before we even started tonight, but Charlie freaking Weeberry, ladies and gentlemen. This new concept for Friday Night Flights is absolutely beautiful. And I thank Charlie so much for all of the hard work he's put into making Season 4 look just insane. So we're really excited about that. Also with Season 4, what we decided to do is give each stream kind of its own identity. So to bring on one of the biggest parts of our new Friday Night Flights identity, it's the Beanie Man himself. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing for the first official time in Season 4, Mr. Reese. Hi. What's up, buddy? Oh, you're muted. 1 second. See, amateur move right to start it off well. Started off well. You're good now.
Hell yeah, man. Happy to be here.
Dude, we are so happy to have you here, buddy. Reese is our new permanent, folks. That is right. Permanent co-host for Friday Night Flights. And Reese, I think to introduce them to the concept for Friday Night Flights, what we can do is take a little bit of a rewind a couple months back. So a couple months back, Reese reached out to me and he was like, hey, man, thinking of doing something cool. And I want to know what you think about it, get some ideas. So you guys might have seen Reese do a really cool live episode that Mr. Daniel Trohr helped him out with. And kind of this like Disc Golf Valley curriculum where you can learn from one of the best players in the world on, some of the choices they make, some of the lines they take, some of the things they do. Reese, that first episode was awesome. Daniel's been having some life stuff going on. He does still love all of y'all in the Valley, so he sends his regards. I was talking to him the other day, and he will be back with us. Don't worry. Maybe Daniel will even come and guest host with me and Reese one night. I think that would be absolutely awesome for a Friday Night Flights if we can get him to like wake up at 3 a.m. So, but yeah, so I said to Reese, like, hey man, that concept you had, what if we bring that to Friday Night Flights? I mean, the name says it all already, talking about, the flight of the discs and the choices that these amazing players make. So yeah, that is our new Friday Night Flights. We're going to be using this as a time for the newbies, for the people who've been playing forever, but just don't remember what those lines are to take. We're going to be taking you through Reese's Disc Golf Valley curriculum. Tonight's focus is going to be off the tee. So Reese is going to be running you through some really cool stuff about his thought process, what goes on. So first thing I'm going to do right now is turn it over to you, Reese, and I think we have something special planned for everyone. I think, I think it's a playthrough with commentary of Northern Breeze. So we are going to get Reese loaded up right here. FNF Stinger. Whatcha?
What up, guys?
Look at this. All right. I'm going to
baby.
shut my mouth for a little bit, and you guys are going to enjoy the lovely stylings of Mr. Reese Height. Take it away, buddy.
Well, howdy, folks. So, I mean, if you knew, Brandon just already talked about it, the whole 8-bit birds thing, which was really fun, and I'm so stoked that I get to kind of relive that here. Tee shots are all about risk management, which is what that stream was about. And hole 1, I just like to slide it up because I feel like going over the top, sticking the green can be a little dicey. Hole
So
2,
use
this
that
wind
ice.
is actually...
Use that ice to your advantage. What disc did you use there, Reese? Just before
Sorry,
we move on.
I gotta
to
remember to
that
call
first
out.
hole.
You're
Yeah,
right.
don't worry.
That first one was a Claymore. I like to power it down. Greg uses a putter. I saw it in his walkthrough, which makes a lot of sense. But my putters are like a little flippy, so like I just do a powered down mid there.
So Claymore, and speaking of Claymores, folks,
yeah,
great teaser, Reese, because top 5 in our Drill Sergeant bonus round tonight, taking home a Drill Sergeant Claymore. So great
Claymores
disc
are
to
so
have in
good.
the bag. People do have those Claymores. It's awesome.
It is.
All right, second hole here, you chose a...
For sure. So this wind is like real adverse to what I like to do. Normally I would get like a Pioneer. You could use like a musket and just go high, like a high hyzer. I'm going to show you real quick just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But if you go around, you see that there's only that one tree up like right off to the right, and then it's a huge open gap and something. Oh shoot, that's bad luck. You can't help that.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Oh no, it's gonna go.
Rage.
Oh, look at it
making me look bad, dude. Whatever. I like taking the biggest gap that's there.
You already said the wind was adverse to what you wanted to do, so at least you set yourself up for failure.
You're right, dude. Fine print. Yeah, I like taking the biggest gap available, just like make it obvious, right? So like that's what I like to do. I feel like it's just a little less touchy than this. Going down low here, you can like hit this kind of bump. I'm about to hit it. I could fall down to the right side. I almost did it, but I kicked forward. So I like going around.
Yeah.
I like going around so I don't have to like deal with kicking off the edge, dude. It'd be terrible.
And that's a special putter you use. It says something pretty cool on it, doesn't it? That putter.
Oh yeah, here. Where's that old gal? There it is.
It
Yeah.
like...
You can't hardly read the name on it, but yeah.
Legend. Oh damn. Look at that.
A little spicy for sure. Okay, this hole's hard, dude. So like when I was doing the 3-star, this one was getting me. I love the course design on this new course because there's shots like this that are like real technical. You have to like push it forward, but it can't go too far forward because you can just roll off the hill. You can't go too low because of this tree right there. Oh, am I gonna stick? Oh, if I don't stick, then it's just brutal. But you can't go too short because there's a creek and everything. So it's like,
look at these rolls
tricky.
again tonight. There you go. Okay.
But dude, okay, this was perfect though. This actually worked out really well.
And what disc was that, Reese? Sorry.
I'm sorry. That was a Glide Sapphire on a forehand.
All right, cool.
Sometimes I'll go like as short as like a river on the tee shot because you like clear the tree and you settle before the pond and everything. But with this wind, I felt like I just had to fight it a little bit. So.
And for everyone watching right now, don't worry. The event hasn't started yet. What we're doing right now is Reese is just while we're killing it, kicking it, and killing time until the stream starts at 10. Reese is just running us through his lines off the tee for the new Northern Breeze course, giving a little insight as to what he's thinking about. First 3 holes down. We're on hole number 4 now. What are you thinking here? This is the longest tee shot so far off the tee.
Dude, yeah. And this is like, you like a Sapphire gets there, but it's going to be either a little short. It's like a little tricky. It's real tight. You almost want to go distance driver, but you want to be accurate to stay in this little skinny fairway. So I'm going really low to straighten this disc out and not have it fade too much. I'm going to go, if not max power, I'll go max power. You want it to just, like stay straight by going low. I might get unlucky and hit a rock and kick up on the train platform, but I didn't. Settled real.
All right, so this, folks, is where you see the difference, because that's a line not a ton of people are thinking about, right, when they're taking that one off the tee. And I love one thing you called out there, and it's something I noticed the more I play, and even though I'm not great at the game, it's something that definitely makes impact. The lower you aim the disc, the flippier it gets without you having to put anhyzer on it.
Totally.
So the lower you aim, the more drastic you moving your finger a little bit to the right, or sorry, a little bit to the left, has an impact on that backhand shot. So you got to make sure, like Reese just said there, if you aim lower, you see how he pulled back almost straight. He didn't put any ante on that.
Yeah.
And that disc had the flight you wanted. I love how you called it. You didn't want it to fade, so you aimed lower to give it that natural turn. And I think that's That's cool.
Just burn it into the ground almost, like intentionally. But
Absolutely.
dude, yeah, and this hole is so high, it's almost the opposite, right? Because I need this to stay straight, but I can't go low and have it be straight. I have to throw it high and like.
And what do we got here off the tee for you?
This is a wind glide rive.
All right.
I would probably say just go like light glide to get up the hill, but like taking here. Let me rethrow it because one of the things I like to do. I counted today because I wanted to know. There's 225 holes in the game with this new course, and you got to remember your line somehow, dude. You got to remember your line somehow. How are you going to remember 225 aim points? You got to like help yourself out somehow. So I'm always looking at the chevrons. They're a little hard to see because it's white, but the middle one, the tip of the middle one, you see this branch right here? I'm just trying to be like parallel to that. That's my visual cue. That's how I'm not just aiming at like a ball of white and just hoping it works. Like I'm looking at this little branch. I'm trying to split the gap. I'm letting the disc do the work, just like straight pull back. If I hit these branches, I'm going to like, that was a little tough, but fade into the fairway. They're going to slow me down and fade me into the fairway. And then, this hole's just real tough to put on, but
when you got a putter like that in your bag, I mean, you can't lose.
It finds chains real well. Yeah.
It just finds them. It just smells the chains. For those of you guys joining us for the first time, welcome. This is Friday Night Flights. Right now we got our co-host, Mr. Reese Height at JavaBra on Instagram. This guy is helping us out with the tee shots on the new Northern Breeze course. We might do a little run through further again in the stream so we can go through this again for people joining us later. But yeah, so hole number 6, we got 4 holes to go, 295 feet.
It's an ace run, dude, is what it is. This wind is like pushing us over the wall. Normally I'd aim
Sapphire
here. So
again.
Glide, yeah, accurate glide,
love
Sapphire
that
again. Dude, love it. How can you not with the sheet izer on it, dude?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on now. So yeah, so it's an ace run. You just got to have your aim point in wind. You got to hope for a little bit of luck, and you got to make sure you know your miss. If it's pushing to the left, then I know I want my miss to be pushing right. I don't want to fall off the edge of this cliff here, right? So I'm going to overcompensate a little bit and hope I get lucky for an ace. And if I don't, then oh well. But if I do, oh shoot. Oh yeah, there it is. Looky there. Worked out.
Oh, he calls it. Come on.
All right.
And that's why we've got Reese doing this, y'all.
That was tight.
That was so tight. All right.
Glad it worked.
3 holes to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Know your
For those
miss.
of you joining us because of a push notification that just went out, welcome. Season 4 is underway, ladies and gentlemen. And Reese is running us through a little bit of a playthrough on the Northern Breeze course. We're going to do this again halfway through the stream so he can talk a little bit more about, what discs he made. Reese, you said something there that's huge for me, though. You got to know your miss. We're not going to talk about it now, but I think that's a huge thing about off the tee.
Totally.
I want to get back to that later about knowing your miss. 3 holes left to go. Let's run through them quick before we get to our players meeting in 4 minutes.
For sure. Okay, so you're going to want to pay special attention to this disc here, okay? This thing is special, all right? See that? Hang on. I'm getting there. But that's going to do some work.
Whoa.
Not only does it look good.
Look at that disc.
Ooh. You ever seen that one before, folks?
Oh.
Okay, so kind of remember what hole was it? Hole 4 where it's really low and you want the natural turn. This is another one of those. I'm aiming low. This is a captain. It's real flippy. Gonna have a straight pullback. I'm really just looking to get on top of this shelf over here to the right. I cut it a little close. That's okay. If you're not on this shelf, it makes it just such a huge pain to get to the second shot. This par 4 is not going to be one you eagle. This is one that you're all about just trying to set up a birdie. This fairway.
Yeah.
So looking at the map, I'm like real far off to the left. It curves downhill and it curves to the right. Just from practicing this today, there's all these trees on the right side. We're saying know your miss. I want to miss on Anheuser on a forehand so that there's just less trees in the way over on the left, basically. That's something you know just from practicing, basically. Like you can't tell that from scrambling, but
happy
way more
birthday,
open on the
Austin James. Happy birthday, buddy. Absolutely. We only did the stream today because of your birthday, right, Reese? We were talking about that before.
Yeah.
We were like, it's Austin's birthday.
Yeah, your hole is going to be hole 9, so I'm sorry you kind of beat us to the punch there, but
Speaking of
okay.
the
happy birthday, bro.
Speaking of hole 9, I mean, this is great, Reese. What we're going to do is we're going to take a break, y'all, from the playthrough. We're going to do it again. Don't worry.
Okay.
We're going to do it again. We'll get hole 8, we'll get hole 9, and we'll actually get Reese to do it from the start a little bit later on in the stream. So everyone who's here can see it. 182 people. This is amazing. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Friday Night Flights, Season 4, with myself, Hobsonheiser, this guy right over here, Mr. Reese Height, the Beanie Man. And, yeah, some of the fun tonight's going to be, you guys are going to get to see how Reese attacks. We're going to share some of his gameplay as we play the actual rounds you're playing. So if you have 2 devices, tonight's the night to use 2 devices. So you can watch and listen to the stream while you're playing along. You can play a hole behind Reese the whole time because he plays quick and just try to do what he does every hole too and see if it works for you. Maybe you make the finals for the first time tonight. But the bong is packed, Michael Warner. That's still 9:59. You just got me another fine. Come on, man. I got to wait till 10 p.m. But you know what I don't have to wait for 10 p.m. for, Reese? The ASMR beer crack of the evening. This one, a huge shout out goes to my Buffalo Bills with our Pills Mafia Pilsner. Some of the pictures on this can are freaking amazing. The people jumping through the tables. And so the Pills Mafia Pilsner, here we go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's a good one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is 10 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means. It means it's time for our first players meeting of Season 4. Hope y'all are ready to go. If this is your first time with us, this is the time to listen. We're going to let you know everything about how Friday Night Flights works. If it's your 100th time, listen anyways. You know you love us. Time for our players meeting, and Friday Night Flights is sponsored by Spinoff Games, Sheetizer Discs, Latitude 64, Disc Days, Wicked Aces Disc Golf, and U-Disc. We love U-Disc. Hobbs and Heiser Handbook. What do you need to do tonight, folks? Be kind in the chat. No aggressive behavior towards other individuals. We don't want to remove anyone. We're using events mode all night long. You'll see the event ID in the bottom left corner of the screen. It is also pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. 4 qualifying rounds this evening. We're sticking with the same time limit as last year. It's worked really well. 10 minutes for each of our qualifying rounds. We play 4 of those, and then we have a 2-round final where our top 50 participants move on. Scratch that, as we did for TNT, and we'll be doing this whole month for our first streams. Top 75 scores tonight will be moving on to the finals, including ties. If we need to, there will be a sudden death hole-by-hole tiebreak. For the time being, the sudden death tiebreak is always going to be Rauta's Skippy Islands. And I'm very excited about that because that's the worst layout in the world, and it's so much fun to watch people struggle. So that's our tiebreak. Stay up to date. What does that mean? Brand new version came out yesterday, folks. Head to the App Store or the Google Play Store now to download it. It's amazing. New bag presets and the brand new Northern Breeze course. Absolutely awesome. Download that to have the best time on the stream. Be a part of our community at Hobbs and Heiser. You can follow our Instagram page for news about the stream, see our schedule, and if you go to our October post, give it a like, give us a follow, tag a friend to be entered into our Instagram giveaway for the month. Spinoff Games, ladies and gentlemen, we got to give them a huge shout out and thank you. The update, like I said, has finally arrived. Bag presets, new chorus, new multiplayer trails, 2 brand new Team Series pack, of which we're going to be giving away a ton tonight. Isaac Robinson pack, Alden Harris pack, the Iraq Attack. I can't wait till Charlie tells you how that one came to be, but I heard a great story about how one of the Spinoff developers is terrified of spiders and encountered quite a large one, which inspired Charlie to design this amazing disc. So, gotta love the Iraq Attack. And Season 3 of multiplayer ends in less than 7 days, so make sure you grind as hard as you can to get all the rewards you can reap. We've got tons of prizes for tonight, like $25 to Latitude64.se, random drop prizes from Wicked Aces and Disc Days, and incredible in-game prizes courtesy of Hobsonheiser and Spinoff Games. If you win a prize tonight, send us an email, brandon@hopsandheiser.com. Our turnaround time has started to become pretty epic. I think last week we awarded our in-game prizes within about 24 hours. We want to do our best to get you your winnings on the stream as soon as possible. So what you can do is listen closely if you win a prize to the information we need from you and send us an email to brandon@hopsandheiser.com. This is probably going to be the last week we're using that email address, but currently send it to brandon@hopsandheiser.com. Thank y'all so much for that. Now, we do this for the love of the game, folks, and the love of the community, but your support goes such a long way in helping us make this stream better. We've got so much cool stuff coming this year. New disc golf pins and stickers. We've got some Hops and Heiser merchandise for the fall season coming. Some t-shirts, some hats, some sweaters. Really excited about that. And on top of that, we've got just so much fun stuff coming to you for the season. Your support in helping this stream grow goes such a long way, ladies and gentlemen. So if you can afford to donate, paypal.me/Hopsandheiser. Your donations get you some pretty cool stuff. A $5 donation gets you a ticket in our draw at the end of the night. $25 donation gets you 6 tickets in that draw. A $60 donation gets you 15 tickets, plus a Hops and Heiser stamp disc shipped to you and that Hops and Heiser pin and sticker pack. And there's going to be lots of great opportunities to support tonight. If you can't support financially, don't worry. So many free prizes to be won this evening. And you can still support us by sharing the stream with your friends, inviting people you know to come out and hang out on Hops and Heiser. Top prize for tonight's donations draw. This beautiful Streamline Neutron Pilot and She Dies or Died Mini. I cannot wait to get that out. Thank you so much to Sheet, Dies, or Discs for that. And we've got a special layout tonight, folks, too. The Drill Sergeant layout. Top score in that tonight's going to take home a custom Hops and Heiser camo disc. Top 5 scores will get that Hops and Heiser camo Claymore. Last but not least, our layout. We're going to spring into action with Ikigai Springs. Then we got Ikigai Enzo. Northern Lights in the 3rd round, and Highlanders Ridge in the 4th, playing 4 of the newest courses available. And then in our finals, the Countdown and Ikigai Enzo once more. Tiebreak is not Tick Tick Boom, but that's okay. It's going to be Routa's Skippy Islands. It's time to get into our qualifiers. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm unlocking round 1 as we speak. Let's get ready to have a good night. 10-minute timer on the clock. And Season 4 of Friday Night Flights has officially begun. Mr. Reese Height. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Here we go. All right. While we're getting started in the first round, we'll catch up with Reese. You can start playing Reese. We'll catch up with you midway through your round. We're going to get the giveaways rolling first. So we did do a pre-stream giveaway. That pre-stream giveaway was "Let's Go" as a keyword. By the way, the stream's not skipping or stopping for anyone else on YouTube, right? My preview screen just keeps buffering, and it's really annoying me. For some reason, it's only in 360p right now. I don't know why. Anyways, no, everyone's good, I hope. Let's go. They're getting it in all good. Thanks, Mayor. I'll stop letting that distract me then. All righty. Here we go. I'm going to roll it. Let's go. HNR since 1998. I believe that is Chris Pappas. Congratulations, HNR. You are our pre-stream giveaway winner. The pre-stream giveaway tonight, custom Hops and Heiser Ikigai Enzo Musket. That is a prize we haven't given away in a while, and that was a sick disc. So that's a pretty cool one, Chris. Congratulations. Shoot me an email, brandon@hopsandheiser.com, with your player ID. Huge congratulations to you. And super stoked you could win that prize, sir. All right. First round keyword, Reese. You're the new co-host. What do you want it to be?
Oh shoot. I don't know. I'm terrible at this stuff, dude. Let's do. I can't do flights yet, can I? Oh no, you hit me with the womp. Flights, dude. Let's make. Unless you're doing flights later. That's all I got.
Flights is the keyword, ladies and gentlemen. FLIGHTS. Flights. Oh, there is a bonus event, Austin James. We're going to have a great night tonight. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Your handsome birthday self. All right, let's get over to Reese's gameplay. See what's happening with him right now. And our first one, Ikigai Springs.
No Eags, unfortunately.
So this is one for me. Like, are you laying up as short as you can, or are you running it long? What are you doing here?
Just trying to whatever. It? Like, just kind of like tossing it around. I mean, something I know that it's going to be safe. My play here is a forehand with the Sapphire.
Ooh.
There's actually a debate about this going on in the Discord. People saying, "Oh, I go backhand," or "Oh, I go forehand here." I like forehand because there's like all this new OB over here. Since they added Enzo, they put some OB on the green. So I kind of like going forehand because worst case, you just nestle up to this rock wall over here. It's right over here. Perfect. A little hot and it's fine.
There we go.
Brandon, are you a putter or a thrower inner? Do you putt within 50 feet or do you just throw it in?
Within 50 feet?
Yeah.
If it's not like defaulting to putt for me, I just throw it in.
Okay, word.
Yeah. I will.
That's another. Yeah.
That's like the strongest part of my Disc Golf Valley game is from like 100 to 50 feet, and anything outside of that is not as good.
feel, dude. Some people don't use the putt function at all. Like they only throw in. I feel like I used to do that, but
look at that reach around. Look at that little reach around.
Skirt.
So we were talking about a couple things before the stream, Reese. I think the first one is maybe going to be the most controversial discussion of the night.
I'm ready. Lay it on.
First discussion topic. We're going to talk about Player of the Year. Now, I don't even want to mention names yet. What I want to know is, Reese, when you're thinking about Player of the Year, and it doesn't even have to be specific to disc golf, let's just think of the title Player of the Year in sports, all right? What is the criteria you're thinking about when you're thinking about that?
Playing. I mean, it's kind of like across the board, right? Like, it's not like you're looking for the all-arounder, you know? All-arounder.
Right? All around.
Who's the all-arounder? The person who's like in the mix, you know?
Everything
like,
well. They're always in the mix, right? So I want to share some stats with you guys. And these are some pretty crazy statistics. As you guys watch what Reese does here, it's all good. You can see it, which is great. There's two people in the running for Player of the Year. Let's be totally clear about it. As great as it was that Ricky could come out and just take home that DGTP final, like it's Isaac Robinson or Calvin Heimberg. These are the two players up for Player of the Year for male, for MPO, Mixed Professional Open. And between Isaac and Calvin, there's a lot of debate of who is the Player of the Year. Now, I want to share some stats with you. Average placement amongst all played events on the tour this year. What do you think Isaac Robinson's average placement was, Reese?
All events? 12th.
Very close. It was 16th. So he placed 16th. An average of 16th. Now, Isaac Robinson won 2 majors, including the World Championships. We cannot deny this. This is huge. But there's this man named Calvin Heimberg. What do you think Calvin Heimberg's average finish? And I'm talking about average finish on all tournaments played.
I know. It's like he's 4th or something.
It is 3.6.
That's nuts, dude.
He averages a 3rd to 4th place finish.
Yeah.
On every tournament played this year. This is the even crazier statistic. If you take his average rating on every tournament you played, his lowest average rating was 1035 for the tournament.
Wow.
So here's my viewpoint on this. My viewpoint on this is that if you're talking about like moment of the year, right? It's Isaac Robinson winning Worlds. If you're talking about like some kind of like, I don't know, but Player of the Year to me, it's your whole body of work. You have to see every tournament is equal. You have to look at consistency of finish. And you have to look at just how often they were in the mix. You said that at the start. And for me, you can't deny Calvin this title this year. You cannot do it. And my heart goes out to Isaac. But you can't do it. You just can't. For me, it's Calvin. For you, Reese, what do you think?
So, I mean, I do think Calvin has been the most consistent, but I think the bigger debate is like, do majors count more than a normal tournament, you know? So I think that's the whole point, right? Like, the players want the majors. Like, they want normal tournaments too. Like, they want elite finishes, but like, they really want the majors. So like, Isaac, when, you know, and I think the narrative is also like, that's what Calvin wants too. Like, he wants a major. So like, he isn't winning when he most wants it, hypothetically, right? Isaac is winning when he most wants it, when the most is at stake.
This is a good perspective.
More
83% of people in the chat kind of think you're an idiot right now. No, I'm just joking. It's I do like that perspective, Reese. It's like, when it's on the line, should it count for more? Yes. It should.
I think it does, but I don't like. I think Isaac already got his just desserts for winning 2 majors, right? Like, the dude's doing fine. I mean, I think Calvin being the most consistent truly is like more important for like,
listen,
player of
our
the year,
resident Jomez cameraman, Josh Eisengruber, says the year is encompassed by more than just majors, though. And that's my opinion on it, too. I think the majors count for more. If it was closer, if Isaac's like average placement was like 6th or something, or 8th compared to Calvin's 3rd, I'd probably weigh in those majors a little bit more as a deciding factor. But just average 3rd place finish to average 16th place finish, for me, it's undeniable. So 80% of y'all think it's going to be Calvin. We'll keep this poll rolling for into the next round. We got a couple more things to talk about tonight, but this was a fun one for me. And we got to give credit where credit's due. That round, Ricky Wysocki pulled out the first round of the finals of the Disc Golf Pro Tour
putts you were hitting, man, were like silly.
Oh my God. It's getting to see the Raptors' legs again.
His circle 2 percentage was 86%. Can you believe that? That's in that final round. That's absolutely bonkers, dude, that he did that.
So listen, y'all, don't forget to type flights in the chat. That's our keyword for this round. And what we're going to do right now is show off our scoreboard for the first round of the finals. First round of our qualifiers. Here we go, Reese. And that's a familiar name in first place. That's like a couple familiar names in first place. We got Brock Foster and Jerry Rautakorpi leading our scoreboard with 11 downs.
That lefty eagle on 1. That's what's up.
MM93 in the mix, too, with the beautiful 11 down. What's crazy is MM and Rauta had the same scores. Yeah, Foster got the eagle on hole 1. There we go, Brock. Right. And then some more awesome names here. Our resident bagger, Herman Davenport. The hardest name to say on stream. But let's try to say that, Reese. It's so hard.
Bamananam.
Bamananam.
It's a tricky.
We got some great scores here in the first round. And our first round is officially over. So myself and Mr. Reese Height here, we're going to give away another prize for our flights keyword. Who's it going to? Ladies and gentlemen, we're rolling it. Oh, baby, ace for me, David Bowie DeVries. You are the winner of our first round prize, David Bowie. Huge congratulations to you. What is that prize, you might ask? It is a Wicked Aces prize pack and a Season 4 Hobson-Heiser patched in barrel Rive. That is a Glide Roll Rive David Bowie. It's a beautiful disc. You see it in Reese Height's bag. And that Wicked Aces pack will be smoking hot as well. Congratulations, David. Send me an email, Brandon@HobsonHeiser.com, with your latest shipping address and also your player ID. Thank you so much, Bowie. Time for round 2. Keyword for round number 2. Got to do it one time tonight. It's going to be breeze. B-R-E-E-Z, or Z for the Canadians. E. B-R-E-E-Z, or Z for the Canadians. E. All right. Just had to get that out there. Just had to.
A message from the government of Canada.
Get it out.
We know. All right. Round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to unlock it right now. Here we go.
High stakes.
Round number 2 is officially unlocked. We're having a good time here on Friday Night Flights. Let's get that 10-minute timer rolling for our second round. And speaking of rounds, have you been out to play yourself lately, Reese?
I'm gonna play tomorrow. I'm pretty excited, and I had like one of my best rounds ever like a few weeks ago. I've been like, I don't play like baseball. I don't play other sports. So like there's things about disc golf that are a little harder. Like getting my hips engaged has always been really hard, you know?
Yeah.
Like doing the whole hip thing. And like I'm just starting to figure it out, and it's been such a huge difference. It's awesome. So those courses that you just feel like, oh, I'll never birdie this, it's too far. Like I'm finally getting some looks, like a little more
Dude, we're in the
like,
same place right now. Ever since I played with Scott Jakey. Scott, I'm convinced you were like my good luck charm buddy. This is going to sound crazy, but this is what I tell everyone now. I'm playing with all my friends. I'm really not trying to brag. I promise you guys. But everyone I'm playing with lately is like, holy shit, man. Like, I can hear the snap out of your hand. And, like, I can... So, what I'm telling people is, I'm not even thinking anymore. I just felt something on a couple throws when I was in Michigan. And I felt that, like, perfect synchronicity. And when they talk about timing, you think about, like, all these different mechanical steps that lead to good timing. But it's not that. It's all about feel. And it's all about that feeling when you reach your reach back at the peak of your reach back at the same time that foot plants, and you can just uncoil. Something different happens. So I've actually had this crazy last, I'd say, month and a half where I'm playing some of the best disc golf I've ever played. And I'm actually having to adapt my game to disc down now in certain situations, because where I was throwing my buzz like 260, 265, 270 before sometimes, I'm throwing my buzz 310 feet now. And when I wanted to throw 310 feet before, I was throwing a distance driver, whereas when I was in Michigan with Scott, I was throwing 400 feet sapphires and Hades.
Dang, dude, what?
So it's been really cool for me, and it's kind of fun to have to disc down and learn how to throw stuff that I haven't thrown in a while. And what's amazing is when you have a 280-foot hole that you can throw a mid-range on instead of a fairway driver, your control in your game becomes so much better, right? So that control has led to lower scores. It's led to me putting from closer. So instead of having 40-foot looks, I'm having 25, 30-foot looks in some of those situations. So shout out to the Michigan courses I played. Will Bendick Memorial Disc Golf Course. Absolutely beautiful. New track, needs some walking in on, and a couple more years of people playing it, but it will eventually be amazing. Second up, we played Stony Creek Metro Park. Absolutely beautiful there. Stony Creek was so nice. Cass Benton Hills, beautiful course. One of the coolest shots we threw the entire week. Their top of the hill, top of the world shot there, hole 3 longs. David Bowie just wrecked that hole, threw like a 500-foot drive with a sail.
Filthy.
And then the second day, we played the best course of the entire trip, which was, Bald Mountain. Going to be the best course in Michigan eventually. It's like the new toboggan course. Absolutely incredible.
Wow.
And then we went to Kensington Metro Park and played their green and blue courses. 6 courses, 2 days. I think we walked something like 42 miles in the 2 days.
What? 42 miles?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
We walked 23 miles kilometers. Kilometers, not miles. I'm saying miles because you guys. 42 kilometers is what in miles? Convert 42 kilometers to miles.
That's serious.
26.1 miles. That's still a lot of miles in 2 days.
That's still a lot of mileage,
Yeah,
dude.
that's still a lot of...
good.
Oh, yeah. Free tacos at the weed store. Scott Jakey, how could I not forget about free tacos at the weed store?
Oh, my gosh.
Michigan's amazing, y'all. I'll definitely be coming down again. I want to go to a few different places so I can meet some incredible people from the stream and have a great time. And don't forget, you need to like and subscribe to the stream to be eligible for the giveaways. I'm so sorry we didn't mention that earlier. If you want to be eligible for our giveaways, you need to like that stream and subscribe to our channels. That will make you eligible with our keywords. This round's keyword is breeze. B-R-E-E-Z or Z-E. 5.5 minutes left in this round. So that means you've had 4.5 minutes to play so far. Oh, I'm getting a spinning screen, so don't worry about it this round, Reese, but maybe after this round just give Twitch a refresh. You don't have to do it right now.
Okay, we'll do.
Yeah. But yeah, Another thing we were
That's
talking
what's
about
up, dude.
before,
Oh yeah.
another thing we were talking about before the stream was a little someone named Paige Pierce starting to get a little bit farther down her recovery. So I've been seeing so many trendy disc golf pages and stuff like that posing this question, like, who's the female GOAT? Is Kristen finally the female GOAT? I mean, she didn't win the Tour Championship. She kind of choked pretty hard there. I mean, she deserves to be able to choke every once in a while because she's so consistent.
For
But,
sure. Yeah.
I mean, I think we have a lot of female disc golfers who are in that GOAT conversation that haven't even won tournaments in a long time, that just did so much for the sport you can't take them out of it. Elaine King minus the Tatar gate, Juliana Korver. But how do you already say Kristen's the GOAT over Paige? I don't
think you can say that either, dude. Like, historically, like, Paige has been around so long. Like, Kristen's kicking butt the last, like, few years for sure. But, like, she could be, you know. I feel like she could be if she keeps it up, no doubt, right? But I think she's been dominant when the field is super deep. That's the argument, right? Like, the field is deeper than it's ever been. And, like, this is the time when she's, like, kicking the most butt. So, like, those women who were dominant before her, you know, there wasn't, I guess, as much competition, you know, not to take away from, like, their level of play. But, like, you know, there's more pressure with more people, right? And she, you know,
Absolutely
usually pulls it out. So, I don't know. I mean, she's definitely, like, but, you know, it's kind of like Paul, right? Like, Paul's still the GOAT, even if he isn't, like, he only won one Elite Series.
You're pissing some people off with that. Ken Clive
Paul's
was still the good. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Like, who else, dude? Who else? Like, oh, yeah, maybe Ken.
So we got another poll, and props to Kelvin Heimberg. 79% of the vote on that first poll for Player of the Year. And that's about how I think it's going to go when it comes down to it. We got the who's the GOAT now. We got Paige Pierce, we got Kristen Tatar, or someone else as the third option.
Heat.
Someone else is the third option. Having $40,000 prize money is enough pressure, to be honest. So me and my brother-in-law were talking about this. Reese, can you imagine having a 25-foot putt to decide the difference between second place and third place for $12,000?
That's bonkers.
A $12,000 25-foot putt. Can you imagine what that would feel like?
Unreal, dude. Yeah.
Oh, I can't even begin to fathom what the pressure would feel like. Like, I have a 25-foot putt to, like, tie for fourth in club, and I feel pressure.
Yeah. No, it's absolutely, like,
Bear says he'd choke for $12.
Yeah, like putting league, like, yeah, like, but that's, dude, that's why it helps just being in those situations. I mean, because they've been in those situations before. It's just never like it just keeps raising the bar, right? Like, you know, you're winning a championship, you're winning a tournament, but, like, now it just means so much more. There's so much money, right? Like, ooh.
How beautiful is that? This beautiful She-Dizer discs. Streamline Pilot. Oh, baby. Someone said Pilot. I think it was Scott Jakey. Yeah, baby. Streamline Pilot. Beautiful She-Dizer Mini. That's the first prize in our donations draw tonight. And I told Reese what the second and third prizes are, and they're pretty freaking good, too. And I think it's a great time, actually, great segue when we talk about second and third prizes to do a disc reveal, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
I got some bad news tonight, folks. The Friday Night Flights disc is not ready yet. And that's okay because we got a whole season. But our second limited edition, Season 4, Hobson Heiser disc is. So this year, to accompany our beautiful Hobson Heiser patched in barrel roll rive, we've got another beauty. And Reese, you might have thrown this one in the pre-round, I think. The pre-round you did.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing for you the Hops and Heiser Black Album Zeus. And I'm not saying any attributes because if you win this beautiful Hops and Heiser Black Album, you get your choice of attributes on the Zeus. You can pick any attributes you want. You just can't double them up. And we will assign this to you. An absolute beauty. So stoked about this one. Thank you so much, Charlie, for your work on that. But the Hopsonheiser Black Album Zeus is going to be one of our prizes we're giving out tonight. And we're super excited about that. Round 2 is done. Before we unlock round 3, why don't we do another giveaway? I think it's a good time for that. And on the screen here, the keyword was Breeze. Our round 2 giveaway winner, Dan Frey, ladies and gentlemen. Dan, F-R-E-Y, Frey. Congratulations, Dan. You have won. Now, this is a fun one. Reese and I talked about this one before stream to you. Ready to do this one, Reese? All right. You've won either an Alden Harris or Isaac Robinson Team Series pack, but you don't get to choose. We're flipping a coin, Dan. And we haven't done this on stream before, and I'm actually very excited to flip this coin that we're going to show you right here. It's absolutely beautiful. What is it, you ask, Reese? Mm-hmm. Well, it's this beautiful Canadian loonie, Reese Height. And the loonie's on tails right now. If you see the loon, it's tails. If you see the head of the Queen of England, it's heads. And we're going to spin it to see if you win heads, Alden Harris, or tails, Isaac Robinson, Dan Frey. Here we go. Here we go. And the flip. Oh, the time changed, but the face didn't. It is tails. And tails was Isaac Robinson, which is one hell of a Team Series pack to take home, Dan Frey. So huge congratulations to that.
That's what's up, man. I'm jealous. I want those.
So we got that for Dan. And then you also won a Hopsonheiser Season 4 patched in barrel Rive. Congratulations, Dan. Send me an email, please. Brandon@hopsandheiser.com. That's Brandon@hopsandheiser.com so we can get that out to you. It's now round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3 is unlocked. 10 minutes on the clock again. Do not forget, folks, we've got an insane donations draw tonight. I just showed you that beautiful pilot. We've got some of those beautiful Black Album Rives. Your choice of mold and attributes if you come in 2nd or 3rd place in our donations draw tonight. So do not sleep on that. Brandon@hopsandheiser.com. We're going to be running another cool donations draw blitz at the end of the stream as well for another really cool disc. So round 3, 10 minutes on the clock before we go to Reese's gameplay. Let's check
I got to restart.
Let's check out our beautiful leaderboard. And our leaderboard right now. Hey, it's Noah. Noah up top, 26 down. Route to MM still in the mix, and Bagger hanging up there. Foster Kid with a little slide, but tucking it in nicely in 5th place. And something new for Season 4 is we're going to be giving the winner of our prelims a prize every week. That's something we haven't done in the past. We think it's huge to recognize the people that win the qualifier rounds. Winner of our qualifier rounds tonight is going to get their choice of any in-game pack. It could be a Team Series pack. It could be a disc pack that's in the shop, like the new Icons pack. Your choice of any pack within the shop. So that is going to be our prize for our prelim winner tonight. So congratulations to everyone who is rocking it so far. Now you know you've got something to play for other than just placing in the top 75 to get into our finals tonight.
Love that. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What disc do you use on that hole, Reese? Just before you move on to hole 3. Hole 2, I use a Pioneer on that one. Is that something you'd recommend?
Me too. Yeah, I love Pioneer on that one.
Excellent.
Easy peasy. Pioneer. Love it. And this is a Sapphire. I just like going low, challenges tree on the right. It's going to work out.
Look at that turn. Just beautiful. Like,
nice and low again. Love those low shots.
So how do you ever run this one for the Eagle?
If I have to, I'll do like a big forehand and just see what happens. But I don't like to, man. It's like so lucky.
I've seen other people throw and crash it over the water on the right side there for the approach with a bigger disc.
That's wild. I don't know how you get all the way over to the right side. Like, you do have to miss some trees for that for sure. Stay up.
And I got to give a huge shout out to my main man. One of my best friends from the streams that one of the people from the streams that has actually turned into one of my best friends in real life. That's Michael Warner. He doesn't get to hang out too often because he works early in the morning, and he's an old man, and, staying up till 10 p.m. is too late for him. Love you, Michael. But he's here tonight hanging out with us, and it's just so amazing to have your energy in the chat, Michael. Absolutely love having you here, and an OG, man. Michael's been around since the beginning, and actually the first time we ever did a donations drive to improve the stream, before we were taking donations on stream because we weren't really big enough for that yet. Michael was a huge supporter in the first kind of drive that helped me get some equipment to upgrade and actually bring some of this stuff to you. So huge shout out to Michael for being there since the beginning and turning into one of my freaking best friends. And we got to see each other a couple times over the past year, hopefully even more coming up soon. So keyword. Zeph, why don't you tell us what the keyword is, buddy? You're lucky enough. See if you can win on your own keyword. I'm going to let Zeph Martinez come up with the keyword for this round. So next thing Zeph types in the chat is going to be our keyword. Waiting for Zeph. Doggo. All right.
Doggo. Love
Doggo. D-O-double-G-O. Ladies and gentlemen, Doggo is our keyword. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Type Doggo in the chat. It's a fun one, Zeph. You didn't let me down, buddy. Zeph Martinez does not let down.
Way to think on your feet, dude. Better than me, for sure.
Oh, baby.
Boom. Dude, this tree is so annoying. The spider tree. Uh-oh. Excuse me?
That was
what
way
the heck?
creepier than I expected.
What in the world, man?
How's everyone like the music, by the way, for Friday Night Flights? A little bit of electro stuff instead of just the lo-fi. It's kind of, I like it. Different energy.
The electric music is tight. Yeah.
Different
Love
energy.
it, man.
That laugh was kind of scary.
That was scary, dude. Whoa.
Every time your disc bounces, I'm gonna try to hit that Mario jumping sound.
Oh my gosh.
Boy.
Boink.
Oh, good times.
Thank
Good
you.
times. So many people say,
Got me.
love this concept. Your H&H discs are sick. Thank you so much, Santa Cruz Stoners. Appreciate you. And if you guys didn't see the disc reveal because you guys were like in the bathroom or getting another beer or, as Michael said, toking the bong, Hops and Heiser Black Album, a season 4 limited disc, and we aren't going to be giving this one out much, so it will come out of the woodwork for sure, but giving some of these away tonight, we absolutely can't wait. Think it's amazing, and Charlie did some really great work with it. So, or drinking a beer in the bathroom, in a Buc-ee's bathroom there, in a Buc-ee's bathroom, while you're slamming some glizzies.
Crushing glizzies.
Crushing glizzies in a... Maybe that should be one of the Hops and Heiser shirts. We should make it say "Crushing Glizzies in a Buc-ee's bathroom" with a Hops and Heiser logo on the back. Would people buy that?
Dude, Brandon,
I would buy that.
If Charlie could do like a render of your face as the Buc-ee's beaver, that would be incredible. That would be so good.
I would buy that. Like, I will make that. If at least like 5 of you say you'd buy that, Brian Meller would buy that. I'm doing
1,000%.
it. That's like the best idea for a shirt. Crushing glizzies in a Buc-ee's bathroom. Mayor's face on the front. Hops and Heiser logo on the back.
Beaver Brandon, dude. Make it happen.
Mayor, we'll talk about royalties. We'll talk about royalties. I'm thinking like 0.4%, but I can go a little bit higher.
That sounds about right.
Yep. We don't have to spell it the right way. We can spell it like Buckeyes or something. Like, we could get creative. You guys would know what we mean.
Yeah. You see that rip-off Buc-ee's in Mexico? It's like... Oh, gosh,
man.
Yeah, it's like a hand-painted...
Mayor wants 6.9%.
6.9%?
I could do 6.9 for you, Mayor. I could do 6.9 for you, buddy. Brian Meller says, I'll take the one without his face, please.
Come on.
Oh, good times. Good times. 2.5 minutes left in this third round. Reese goes 9 down. Absolute beautiful score there, Mr. Height. Absolutely.
Finally. First good round. All two.
So, yeah. Now let's talk about FPO Player of the Year.
All right.
Is it just indisputably Kristen? By the way, speaking of Kristen, 60% of you guys are saying she's the GOAT. This is blowing my mind. I did not expect it to be that overwhelming. Now, someone said something in the chat that I thought was one of the coolest perspectives on this. It was Sam Norman, good friend of mine from Canada. Sam said, Kristen is the best female player of all time, but she's not the GOAT yet. And I think that's kind of cool because that's two different things.
That is right, dude.
She's the best player to ever play the game, and she will potentially
rating,
be the greatest of all time. But for me, greatest of all time is also based on accomplishments overall, that kind of thing. You can't deny how many world championships Paige Pierce has won, Elaine King's won, Juliana Korver, some of these greats, right? So I like that point that Kristen Tatar is the best player to ever play the game, and she will eventually be the greatest of all time. And I don't think it takes long. It just isn't yet. 60% of you disagree. I think I might have swayed a couple people's opinions, as Sam Norman did with that. So that's our second poll of the night. Do you guys like these polls, this like interactive stuff, some of the topics? It's kind of fun. I really like this. I like seeing your guys' opinion, getting to talk about it here. So 58% for Kristen, 27% for Paige, 13% for someone else.
Wow.
I saw a couple people that said someone else say Juliana Korver. Korver, I mean, she's got her own AVRs, right? So
True.
You only gave us two options. I gave you three. John Tilson. Other than Kristen Page or someone else, I mean, someone else encompasses a lot of people. So Own. Own's great, but, like, come on. If you're putting Own in the GOAT conversation, you don't know anything about disc golf. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's not the GOAT.
She is so consistent, but she's not winning.
Own could be in discussion for FPO Player of the Year for 2023. That I wouldn't say is a super long stretch. She's been pretty incredible. She's won open tournaments while slaying Masters tournaments. Own's pretty incredible. So it's a definite great FPO player, but not the greatest of all time.
The way she plays is so wild, man. It's so unique. Yeah.
We were on the course the other day, me and my buddy Nick, and I did the whole like Own, like raise it up here before you flick it forehand, and I threw it like 15 feet in front of me into a tree, and we just laughed. He was like, he's like, you better own that one. And I was like, you son of a. Round three's over. That means it's giveaway time. Doggo was the keyword. D-O, double G-O. Andrea Michelle, I'll give you one more second. It's Doggo, not Doggy. Come on. Get in there, Andrea. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. She got in. There we go. Good job, Andrea. And our winner, if she wins, this will be awesome. Eric Barber. I'm not saying, that sounded horrible. It's Eric Barber. Congratulations, Eric Barber. Huge congrats to you. You are our third round giveaway winner. What did you win, sir? You won a Disc Days pack, courtesy of Willem Downing of Disc Days. Might get a cool little silicone pint glass in there, plus a sweet disc. Plus, you also won a Hobsonheiser Season 4 patched in barrel rive. Congratulations, nice. Eric Barber. Send me an email with your player ID and shipping address to Brandon at hopsandheiser.com. Mayor, you know I don't care about the Saints anymore. What are you talking about? Like, plus, with quarterbacks like Carr and Jameis Winston, what does anyone expect the Saints to do? Pretty gross. Going into our fourth round already. This has been a hell of a stream. We've been having so much fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and our handsome new co-host, the Beanie Man, Mr. Reese Height. And we're definitely going to be doing some beanie giveaways on Friday Night Flights this year.
100%.
Got to be doing some beanie giveaways on Friday Night Flights this year.
That's right.
So we're gonna be having some fun. Hopefully you guys have had some fun so far with us. It's time for round number 4. Before we get in there, before I forget, let's get another keyword going. Michael. I called him out earlier. This one's for Michael Warner. It is not case sensitive. Someone asked that. So whether you use all capitals, no capitals, you like alternate upper and lowercase, that would be really like sociopathic. So please don't do that. It'll work. You just have to like the stream and you have to subscribe to the channel. That is what matters. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and you are in, folks. Round number 4. Highlanders Ridge.
Ooh, we're open.
This is one where I want to see some of your lines, Reese.
Okay,
Highlanders Ridge actually was one of my favorite courses when it came out. Like, first time playing through it, I was like, this is a really cool course.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see how Reese takes it going into Highlanders.
Let's do it, dude. All right, I like the Pioneer here, which I know not everyone bags that, but I know you do, Brandon. So hopefully you can.
I love the Pioneer.
Love the Pioneer, man. It's underrated. Look at that, just beef, dude. Sweet. Yeah, this is almost like, yeah, I really like how the new course is like Highlander's Ridge. It's like not the hardest course ever, but it just has some tricky stuff. Like you got to make sure you're like not playing too dumb, or you're gonna get bit. Come on, clear it. Oh shoot! See, here I am playing dumb. I get bit.
Oh no! Oh no! Reese gets bit by the stream
I got
curse.
bit.
Reese gets bit by the stream curse.
Womp. Here I am.
Pro tip: don't play dumb.
Don't play dumb. That's it.
Oh, there you go. At least you saved the par.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oop. What's up?
All right.
All right. Got to run this. Got to make some strokes up.
Drew says the curse is real. And what did you throw there with that beautiful unicorn trail or rainbow trail?
That's glide, skip, rive. I was hoping to get a bounce up. I'm close enough I can give it a run. I don't know if I'll go in. It's a little tricky. With a wind, too, I might go OB again. We'll see. Stay up.
Don't forget about that donations draw, ladies and gentlemen. PayPal.me/Hops and Heiser. That is PayPal.me/Hops and Heiser to get into our donations draw tonight. Should we do it right now? No, I'm going to save it for our bonus round. We're going to do it during our bonus round. But what I will do right now is the next donation of $5 or more to come in is going to win a coin flip for one of the new Team Series packs, ladies and gentlemen. Next $5 donation to come in is going to win a coin flip for the new Team Series packs.
Shoot off those donations. Get in there.
Brandon at hopsandheiser.com. If you want to hold it off for the good one, we do have our donations drop blitz coming up soon. So we appreciate y'all. I love that hole. What did you use for the first shot on that one?
That was a glide sapphire, just like a forehand. Yeah, just get around the corner, like keep it low so, you know, the walls kind of keep you in bounds. And then, yeah, just a sapphire on the approach because it had a headwind. Shoot, that's a forehand. Look out.
and what's this one?
This is a Zeus. A glide skip.
Oh, this is the one from the Macbeth pack, right?
Yeah, dude, love this disc. Just trying to push past these rocks on the left side here. They're kind of on right beside the rethrow button. Want to get around those so I can have a look.
Speaking of the Zeus, don't forget, if you win one of those Hops and Heiser Black Album Zeuses tonight, you get your choice of attributes. So choice of attributes, Reese. What attributes are you putting on a Zeus? Is it glide skip every time?
It's probably a glide skip, yeah. Maybe I haven't tried a glide wind or a glide roll. Those might be really sweet, though.
Have you tried a light glide?
Nice. Yeah, the lightning bolt one. That's cool.
That light glide Zeus is nice, dude. But it bombs a lot. But is that glide skip captain? Is that like is that the bomber disc? Is that what you'd say?
That thing goes really far. It's like a little touchy, right? Like I wouldn't trust it to hit a gap. You know what I mean? But I would like, if I had to go real far.
That little bit of extra stability out of the Zeus makes it a little bit more reliable, right? Off the tee.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I could go back and forth.
What I was going to say is, so we talked about knowing your miss, right? And playing the safest miss. So let's talk a little bit about that. So when you're on the tee, what do you mean by like knowing your miss?
Okay, so this hole is perfect because this hole is super.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
This hole sucks. So the miss here. So
where do you not want to miss? Let's talk about that first and why.
So I don't want to hit this tree, right? Like that's probably the first thing you don't want to do. I'm not going straight at it because if I hit the tree, I stay OB. There's walls surrounding the backside of the green, right? So like if I did a forehand and I'm short, I'm sliding down the hill OB. If I go backhand, the worst that can happen if I go long is I just like the wall catches me. So like That's why I'm going backhand here.
And instead of going straight at it, you're letting the disc
I'm
fade
going
into
around.
that hill.
Totally. I'm avoiding this tree as much as I can. See, this one is touchy because I don't want to give it, if I give it too much power, it'll skip over. I'm trying to kind of, I'll show you. It's not too high, not too low, but I'm definitely just like letting the disc do the work, just like gliding, slowly fading in. And it's slow enough that it hopefully slows down on the hillside a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's just, troubleshooting. That's not like, you can't step up to a tee and know that's what you got to do. So it helps to go in practice mode. If the hole's giving you trouble, just like work on it,
And I
Get
noticed
some
something about when
consistency.
you play.
Mm.
You really rely on your aim point instead of manipulating the angle of the disc.
Oh yeah,
A lot when you drive. So are you like 90% of the time it looks like you're almost just pulling straight back?
Yeah, I prefer straight. It's one less thing to remember, like I think, I was telling you 225 holes in the game. You got to keep your game simple, or how are you going to remember, okay, I always slide on this hole. It's like a half disc Anheuser this hole. Like I feel like it's easier for me to have those like visual cues. Like I know
love
the visual
that.
cues.
And that's nothing I've thought about, because you can go into practice mode and you can just take this shot, and if it doesn't land where you want, instead of adjusting the angle, you rethrow and you just move your aim point. Because instead of having to, it's so hard. Have you guys ever like pulled back and you're trying to like look on the tee pad of like exactly where the corner of the disc lines up with to like see where your angle is, but then the disc is shaking and you're like, oh, like, is it in the right place? I love that instead you're picking those points on the screen and adjusting the aim so you can just pull back and get a true flight out of the disc. I think that's huge.
For sure. And this hole you're talking about, simple and like knowing your miss, I won't do rethrow, but like, the worst that can happen on a shot like this is it just fades early like it did into this wall. I'm clearing the other rock wall. I maybe don't have a great eagle look, but I definitely didn't. I'm not going to get a par on this thing.
So, and what Ezzy just said in the chat is huge. And I think that's, Ezzy, I think that's something that might help some of the players who aren't top players get into that top tier, is change your mindset on how you're manipulating your flight path. Instead of adding significant angle to the disc, work with adjusting your viewpoints. If that works for the top players, then that's a great strategy. And I really do like, Reese, the comment you make about consistency when you aim that way, because it's one less thing to think about how much angle you're putting on the disc. You just pull back straight. And now, is the wobble real for you? Like, are you like waiting until you like think it's straight, or are you just letting go like whenever you want?
Dude, I definitely care about the wobble. Like, I believe in the wobble, and I think it makes a difference. Like, if I have a tee shot, I would prefer to not have to like be thinking about it on a tee. Like, I'd rather just have something consistent enough that like I can execute without like splitting hairs. But on like a tee shot or like putting, like I definitely care about that stuff. Like that's, I think it matters, And I know there's people who just kind of do a quick release and pull back. There's always going to be some RNG, which is the random number generator. There's always going to be like variables out of your control, but I like to try and control as much as I can, and I feel like wobble is one of those things. So I'm not going to split hairs. Dude, look at this cursed putt right now. Anyways, yeah, you're gonna get some bad breaks no matter what you do, but I think wobble is something you can control, so you should, when it matters,
Absolutely.
do it.
Well, thanks for that playthrough, your fourth round, Reese. And with a minute left, I think the priority first is telling Chris Kantz he won that bonus blitz for the in-game pack.
Ooh,
so thank you, Chris, for your $5 donation. Brandon at HobsonHeiser.com for your PayPal donations, folks. But Chris Kantz is our winner. So heads, Alden Harris. Tails, Isaac Robinson. We're going to head to our Canadian Looney here, and we're going to see what happens. Here we go. You can see the timestamp was 2:29:44 UTC. That will change even if the coin doesn't, so the flip is legit. Here we go. Oh, and the coin did flip. It's that beautiful Queen Elizabeth head, ladies and gentlemen, on that beautiful Canadian Looney. Chris Kantz, you won an Alden Harris Team Series pack. Congratulations. Pretty cool.
Congrats, dude.
Huge congrats to you, buddy. Please send me your player ID to Brandon at hopsanheiser.com. Top 75 plus ties are moving on to our final tonight. Let's see who those players are right now, ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds. Our cut line. 77 people making it through. 24 down or better is the cut line this evening. 24 down or better, ladies and gentlemen. And that is 77 people. I am sending out our invitations for our finals now to 77 people. Give me a hell yeah in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. And Reese, you can give me a hell yeah in real life when you see the final.
Let's see, dude.
In your events. You can give me a hell yeah in real life. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, we'll show some highlights. Totally forgot about that. Let's do that during the bonus round. You can submit any highlights you might have to hopsanheiser.com/highlights. Tap on the Friday Night Flights banner and submit those. We'll play some of those in just a minute. We are going to move on to our bonus round before we move on to our finals. And we got one more prize to give away before we get into our bonus round. That's the Michael prize. That's the Michael prize. I'm going to switch over to our giveaway screen here so we can give away that Michael prize. And the winner of Michael Warner, you get him, ladies and gentlemen, all of him, straight from Nassau, New York. Slugzilla. Oh, Michael.
Yes,
Slugzilla's going to treat you right, buddy. Congratulations, Slugzilla. I'm sorry, Michael. I'm very sorry. You won our Michael prize, Slugzilla. All jokes aside, it's an absolutely fantastic prize pack of either an Isaac Robinson or Alden Harris pack and a Hops Season 4 patched in barrel rive. So let's do that coin flip for you right now, Slugzilla, and see what you're taking home. 252 was the time here. You see under the coin. We're going to flip it and see what happens. Let's go. Oh, the time changed, but the head didn't. Heads, another Alden Harris Team Series pack.
Nice.
For our friend Slugzilla. Congratulations.
Love that.
Congratulations. If you don't see the finals yet, don't dismay. I'll send out the invitation a couple more times. But right now, we're moving into our bonus round. And that is the Drill Sergeant round, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put 15 minutes on the clock. And we are going to start our Drill Sergeant layout. The event ID, FNF 1020 Drill, ladies and gentlemen. FNF 1020 Drill. I have unlocked all 4 rounds of our Drill Sergeant layout. If you've never played Drill Sergeant before, you are grinding holes 1, 2, and 3 of Sunshine Glade. And it's going to be a really good time for us and you. If you aren't really good at those holes now, after Drill Sergeant, you will be. We hope you have a fun time. This is always a fun round, everyone, and some time to relax in between our qualifiers and our finals. So I'm going to put 15 minutes on the clock. Over this 15 minutes, we're going to have some fun. We're going to show some highlights. I think 15 minutes is 900 seconds. There we go. I hate how it makes me put in seconds, but
oh, that's tricky, dude. Math
I know.
On the fly.
I've tried to memorize all the times. 15 minutes on the clock. Brandon, have you been able to throw the new zone yet? I have not, Scott Jakey. I have not been able to throw the new zone yet.
The new zone? The Zone OS or whatever?
No, I lost a zone in Michigan, and Scott, the beautiful man he is, sent me.
Oh.
I'm going to go grab it from the shelf, actually. Give me 1 second, Reese. You talk to the people. Keep them entertained for a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. If there was going to be another Discraft mold in the game, I know Brandon would want it to be a zone, but what does everyone else want? If it was Discraft, if there was another player putting out a pack, would you want it to be like a Fierce? Would you want it to be, I don't know. I feel like a Force would just rip. People want the Buzz for sure. The Buzz is OG. Buzz would be great in game. A nice straight mid would crush.
Oh, yeah. All right, look at this absolute beauty that Scott sent
Passion
my way.
would be
So
real
I lost
fun.
the zone in the river. Scott's
Oh,
I
no.
got something coming your way. I didn't even think twice about it. And then I got this in the mail, and I was like, you son of a bee. Look at this.
Woo! No, he did not.
Look at that 4-claw zone. We got the green hollow. Look at the color shift in that green hollow. And then the digital pixels foil on the bar stamp there. This beautiful kind of like teal blue. Oh, absolutely sweet. Scott Yankee, I love you, buddy. You are the absolute man. Absolute man. All right. We got to at least see you play each of these holes once so we can talk about Reese's ace run play on all of these holes for Drill Sergeant. So
I'm definitely not an ace goat, dude. That's for sure. But I'll show you what's up.
What are we running these with, Reese?
This is accurate roll musket. This hole, you could do all these holes. You could do so many different things. Like
Sean
Johnny
Holder
runs these with a skip musket. Like
Sean Holder's like the top donations draw winner gets that zone, right, Brandon? Right, Brandon, right?
Please, dude, let me have it. You give it to me. Oh,
get in close. First try. Oh, so close. Reese almost called his second ace on the stream in a row today. That if you guys weren't here for the pre-stream, by the way, this freaking guy, on his first playthrough of Northern Breeze on the stream is like, and this is the hole you can really run it for the ace. You want to do this, gets the ace. Gets the ace on the pre-stream. And actually, I won't lie, Reese, if you don't mind quitting out of the Drill Sergeant, because it doesn't really matter if you win anyways, this might be a really good time for us to do another playthrough of Northern Breeze.
Dude, this would be a great time.
So we got 12 minutes. We're playing through this. We will show some highlights, too, during our finals and after Reese does a playthrough. But for those of you watching and playing Drill Sergeant, Northern Breeze just came out in the update yesterday. Awesome new course. Shorter course with some really cool holes. Couple par fours mixed in there. Couple ace runs. But it's tricky. It's a lot trickier than you'd expect based on the distances off the tees. And what we're going to do now is Reese is going to run you through Northern Breeze, starting with hole 1. Tell you what disc he's throwing off the tee, what his approach is on each hole, to kind of starting out and trying to grind for that 3-star run. So we'll let you do that now, Reese.
For sure. All right. So if you have a putter, if you have a pure in the bag, that'd be perfect for this. My putters are flippy, so I'm doing a Claymore, keeping it nice and low. And my visual cue here, that's like something I like to have. This top branch right here, the top chevron, the bottom tip is equal with that. I'm just trying to get right around there and just slide it on the ice. Easy peasy. Right when we got the map yesterday, I was trying to go over the top. It just felt a little dicey. I feel like if you can slide it on the ice, it's just nice.
And before we get to the second hole, Reese, I just want to announce our bonus round blitz for our donations.
Do it.
So we did this last week, and people were like, I love this. And it's a fun way for us to give away another disc.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Another one.
Where is it? Gotta reach for it. Gotta reach for it. Here
Big stretch.
Here it is. What about this? Absolutely beautiful Sheetizer Hobson Heiser Chameleon Explorer. This thing is freaking nuts. Here's how you can win this right now. $10. No more, no less. $10 donations. If you want to get in on this bonus round blitz, between now and the end of this 10-minute round, $10 donation to hobsonheiser.com. Donations that have already been sent in for $10 or more don't count. This is a bonus round blitz. All of those donations, you still get what you were supposed to, your tickets in the draw, all of that stuff. This is a bonus round blitz. So any donation of $10 that comes in between now and 9 minutes and 46 seconds when we finish this round will be entered into a side draw for this. We'll do it immediately. We'll toss those names in. We'll draw for the disc. And just like I did for Emily Kohler last week with that beautiful Sheetizer fuse, we will be sending this out to someone right away. So you can get in on that $10. Brandon at hobsonheiser.com. It does look like a lollipop, Amy. It absolutely does look like a lollipop. All right, sorry about that, Reese. Back to your gameplay.
That's fine, dude. That was tight. That thing
Back
is
to your
sweet.
gameplay.
Okay, so when the wind was pushing the other way, I showed you guys down the middle earlier in the video. But I really like going around the outside because all you have to miss is this first tree right here, and the rest is wide open. This wind is pushing hard, so I'm going to go a little lower. Normally, I'd be nice and high. I'm going to go a little lower. I'm going to power down the Pioneer. A musket would be fine here, too. If I hit those trees, that's cool. I'm knowing my miss. I'm not... Oh, no. That was unfortunate.
that was just the best story. I don't mean to laugh at you.
Oh, no.
See, I go through these trees. I'm knowing my miss. Oh no, apparently
sometimes you don't know everything, dude. There you go. You can't account for freaking everything. Here I am running this like a desperate man. I got to redeem myself on the stream. Come on. Oh. That's okay. It happens. You pick yourself up, you move on to the next one.
Absolutely. Dust yourself off and
That's
start
right.
all over again.
Okay, this hole's got options. I'm still a little undecided on what my favorite way to do it is, but on this one, I'm going to slide over. I'm going to widen the gap. I'm going river on a forehand. Accurate roll. Not too high because there's a branch here, not too low because there's a branch down below, but I want to pop it high. And I want it to finish straight because there's that like pond off to the right side.
Love it.
I don't want to go in the pond. I just want to kind of be beside it. Yeah.
There you go. That's how you redeem yourself.
That's redemption right there. Thank goodness. Good grief. Okay, watching the wobble. Oh no, Reese.
Oh.
Weak sauce.
So you guys see, like, and I'm not, like, Reese is one of the top pros here, y'all, and, like, everyone has rounds like this. And it's not just being on stream. Like, I'm sure you have rounds like this when you're playing multiplayer and stuff, and when you're grinding in the season, and, like, it happens. So when this is happening in your round, just like regular disc golf, it's like, forget about it, right? You never go into the next hole thinking about what you did in the hole before. And I think that's really important when you're playing Disc Golf Valley. Like, it's a video game, but it's just like your rounds. When you're playing around in real life, never think about what happened on the hole before. Unless you just got, like, 8 birdies in a row, and you want to let that motivate you. But never think about what happened on the hole before. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it affect the decision you're going to make on the next hole. With our topic being off the tee today, I think that's really important to call out is, don't let bad shots on previous holes and just bad bounces or bad decisions you make stop you from doing what you would normally do moving forward, right? And trying to change your game.
Totally. 100%, dude. No, for sure. You got to dust yourself off. Just freaking keep going, just like Amy said. Like Ted Lasso says, got to have the memory of a goldfish. Love that. Okay, so this is Sapphire. I'm going for a straight pullback, but I want it to shape the fairway and kind of just burn into the ground. So I'm going low. Let's give it some Annie. Just glide Sapphire max power. Ooh, am I going to get there? Did not. But I might have a look. See, I was trying a forehand earlier, and the forehands, if you get stuck in these trees, there's no way you can scramble. You're screwed. But at least over here, I have a chance. I'm going to go. Need more redemption, dude. The redemption just keeps stacking up. Oh, man. That's all right. The point's the tee shot.
Exactly.
Never mind the rest of it. The point's the tee shot.
Absolutely.
Keep going. Okay. If you have a light glide drive, definitely the move here. Or I have a glide wind. And again, visual cue, right? I know the last one I didn't really have a visual cue. This one, though, this branch right here sticking out, middle chevron, I'm just trying to, like, keep it parallel to that. I'm trying to be right in the middle of the gap. Just split it. And there it goes. Redemption. Good.
Oh, also, listen to the new Blink-182 album, everyone.
Oh, I gotta
Please.
check that out.
If you are old enough like me in your 30s to have listened to Blink-182 when you were like in high school and like take off your pants and jacket, and I'm not talking all the way back to like Cheshire Cat and Buddha. I'm talking about like high school. High school
Enema of the State. Yeah.
Right? So like all the small things, and I mean, damn it and stuff are still good, but like I'm talking about like the mainstream Blink phase when like
definitely
that was happening. This new album is everything to me. As what's my age again? Exactly, Super Dave. Yes. This album is so good. It's authentic Blink. It's the band as it was back then again. Mark and Tom sound so good together. Travis's drumming is so tight. And I listened to it. I listened to it 2 times just on repeat today. It's like a 18-song album, but it's only 45 minutes.
What the heck?
Super punk.
All right.
2.5-minute songs. Like it's freaking great. Check it out.
Awesome.
Eric Taylor listened to it on the drive today, and he liked it. Love it. He said he's like a more NoFX Offspring punk kind of fan. So this is not like that, but this is, if you like Blink, this is Blink.
Love
So
that,
yeah,
dude.
it was
The Roots.
really awesome.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All right, we
Shout
got
out
an
to
ace
Blink-182.
run. Glide Sapphire. Just aiming for
This
the
is the one
rock.
he aced pre-stream. This is the one he aced pre-stream. Don't give it away, Reese, because you're a little bit ahead on your end.
You're right. You're right.
No,
Ooh.
missed it now.
Oh.
All right, there we go. Finals are happening right after this, y'all, in about 4 minutes, as soon as Reese finishes this beautiful Northern Breeze playthrough.
I'll be a little quicker, dog. All right. Here we go. Here's the Fancy Pants disc coming up on this next one.
You know what? Why don't we give one of those away right now? Give me a keyword.
Ooh.
Should we just make it Zeus?
Yeah, dude, make it Zeus.
Let's give one of those away, y'all. We're going to give away custom attribute Zeus. You get to pick the attributes for it. Zeus in the chat, Zeus. We're going to give away a Hobsonheiser Black Album Zeus right now by random draw. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that? Yes, sir. Get through there. Boom. Yeah, dude, this all black one, I can't believe what Charlie can just do like in 15 minutes is just absolutely silly.
You're not supposed to say how long it takes. Shh. No, I'm just joking. Charlie is a wizard. You're a wizard,
wizard.
Charlie. You're a wizard, Charlie.
Didn't they tell you? Insane. Yeah, he rips. Okay, backhand. I like the backhand on the split fairway hole personally, but I'm still kind of figuring it out. I don't like that you could fall down the cliff.
Look at all these people saying Zeus in the chat. Why are they doing? Oh, yeah, we're giving away a freaking sweet desk.
You got to get it. It's
Gotta
hot.
get.
Whoa.
MM93, 7 aces in
Seven
a
aces
row.
in a row,
Are
dude?
you kidding me?
That's dirty as hell. What the heck?
That has never happened on stream before. Holy shit. Oh my God. I think we know who our drill sergeant winner is going to be.
Friggin'
My
big boy.
Lord. Oh no, he's not even in first though.
Who's
7
in first?
aces in a row. Azzy. Oh my God.
dude.
Ezra Lawrence, you are a machine.
Dang. I feel spit out
Ezra
a whole
Lawrence
lot.
is a
Rich.
machine. No one's
Dang,
catching Azzy.
He's
50
drilling.
down over 4 rounds.
Good grief.
Damn. But our top 5 are taking home sweet discs. All the ties for 4th are going to take home a disc. Absolutely. Because that is top 5. So it's actually our top 7 as of right now. But this event runs for 24 hours, ladies and gentlemen. So it's the winner live on stream, but it's our top 5 after 24 hours. For our did my playlist end? Oh, my playlist ended. There we go.
Oh, dang.
Let's start it up again. It's our top 5 after 24 hours, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Jared, do not spam the keyword, please. Do not spam Zeus in the chat. You will not win if you spam.
That moves, dude.
Reese, that was like perfect timing. Our bonus round's over. Ezra Lawrence. Ezra Lawrence. Ezzy, let me know something in the chat. Do you already have the custom camo disc? Because
He would, dude.
listen, I'm giving Mark Madding a custom camo disc anyways for 7 aces in a row. Because,
Hell
yeah, it is top 5 including ties after 24 hours, Ronan. We're going to be doing the donations, the giveaway for, like, the donations draw figure. We do that at the end of the stream, but you don't have to be here live. Don't worry about it. We are going to do our Zeus giveaway very soon before we move into our finals. We're also going to do our donations draw blitz. That I can do right now because the timer is up. Last donation to come through was Patrick McGuire. So I've got the list of names here already for the donations draw blitz. I can do this super fast for you guys. I got it ready while we were going there. I'm rolling with it. Chris Kantz, Brian Meller, Zephyrino Martinez, Sean Holder, Jesse Martinez, Nicholas Figlo, John Zuback, Brock Foster, John Tilson, and Patrick McGuire are our entrants for our bonus round blitz. For this beautiful lollipop, Hobsonheiser Explorer, we're rolling it once. I need a drum roll, Reese Height. That was pretty lame. That was pretty lame. There we go. Much better, Reese. And our winner, Jesse Martinez, ladies and gentlemen. Jesse Martinez is the winner of our bonus round blitz tonight. Congratulations, Jesse Martinez. You are taking home a beautiful Hops and Heiser. It's going to be like, oh, the green screen doesn't affect this one much. Beautiful. Hops and Heiser, She Dizer Explorer.
That's sick.
The lollipop, as Amy called it. I really like that, actually. It's time for our finals, y'all. It is time for our finals tonight. Winner of our finals is going to be having a really great time because they're going to take home $25 to Latitude 64. Plus, they're going to take home a custom Hops Season 4 Black Album disc. But what's the most important thing is that Rauta and Noah both won our prelims. So Rauta and Noah, as our prelim winners, you guys are both getting your choice of in-game pack, which is pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
So congratulations, Rauta, and that's any in-game pack. It could be a disc pack. It can be a team series pack. You can pick a disc of the week if you want. Whatever you want. Brandon at hopsandnizer.com with your player ID. Congratulations, Rauta and Noah. We're going to show some highlights during the first rounds of our finals. 8 minutes is going to go on the clock for our first round of our finals. And just to remind y'all, finals tonight, tick, tick, boom, the countdown courtesy of Chris Woj and my cousin Enzo. That's right. You get to play Ikigai Enzo one more time in the finals tonight. Y'all ready? I'm going to send out that invite one more time, just in case. And round one of our finals is officially unlocked, ladies and gentlemen. Round one is unlocked. 8 minutes is going up on the clock. That's 480 seconds if you were curious, Reese. 480 seconds.
You're a wizard with this, frickin'.
Top 5 Drill Sergeant after 24 hours wins our Drill Sergeant Claymore. I'm not sure what the attributes on that are. Charlie would have to let me know, but or someone who's won it before.
Accurate Glide.
Accurate Glide. Thank you, Reese.
Yeah.
It's a Drill Sergeant Accurate Glide. Camo stamped. Claymore. We got our finals rolling now. 8 minutes. I'm going to pull up some highlights.
Let's hope Mark puts them in there, dude. Holy cow.
Well, I mean, who really wants to
Mark
watch
Hezzy.
Sunshine Aces? Like, let's be honest.
All 7 of them, dude. He put
all
all
7
of them
Sunshine
in.
Aces in a compilation edited by Real Super Dave.
Dude, just bust it out real quick. You could.
Real Super Dave, like, I should have an award at the Hoppies this year for best highlights. And Real Super Dave would be like there's 5 nominees, and 4 of them would be Real Super Dave.
Good job.
For best highlight packages.
Best highlights.
This guy puts more effort into his highlight packages than most people put into their 4 rounds of gameplay on the stream. I appreciate that, Dave Cavalli.
Premium content,
He says, I'm
dude.
uploading one now.
Oh my gosh. Dude, Rocks is a classic. I love Rocks.
All right, Brock Foster. Here we go. What do you got from Brock Foster? I got to pull my iPad up on the screen here. There we go. All right. What do we got, Brock?
Oh, the eagle he did on 1. Yes.
Oh.
Dude, spicy. I can't believe it. Like,
No way.
stays. Oh my gosh.
Wow. And an 83-foot throw in.
That's nuts, dude. Wow.
Oh, man. Zeus, where you get to pick the attributes. Right now, the keyword in the stream is Zeus. We're going to roll that for a couple more minutes. We'll do that draw when the timer gets down to 4 minutes. So type Zeus in the chat, Crusoe. Z-E-U-S. Or Z. Zeus. Great highlight, Brock. Freaking great highlight there. That's our highlight of the night so far for now. Eagle on that hole is absolutely nuts.
That is extremely difficult.
I just love the rainbow trail. Oh, look at that skip. Hit the drum. Oh, back through the gate. What a shot.
Nice.
Some great highlights so far. Destin Wilkinson, thank you so much. Rob Johnson, one of my great friends I met when I was in Michigan. It was so nice to get to meet you there, Rob. What do you got for us, buddy? Oh, just missed the branch. Just missed the branch. Cha-ching. No chains hardly either. Nice
Love
shot,
that.
Rob Johnson. Foster Boy's got another one for us with that Cloudbreaker DD3. What a disc.
Let's be gravy, dude.
When I give out custom discs, that has been by far the... Oh, my gosh, what a shot.
Don't go long, dude. Holy cow. Oh, my gosh. Stop.
What a shot. Okay, Brock, you got the number 1 and the number 2 highlight of the night right now. Like, sorry. Does Brock putt with a Berg?
Dude, yeah, that was wild.
Wait, hold on a second. Brock, you got to let us know in chat. Is that your regular putter? Do you putt with a Berg, or was it just on that hole? Because Brock's the top player. I'll put him in that category, and I don't think there's a lot of top players that putt with a Berg.
Goldberry, bro. Ain't no Berg.
I think he had the...
Oh, no.
Goldberg. Ah, nice chain out.
Rude Goldberg.
Aiden Cahill. And we got one from Real Super Dave here. A Real Super Dave production. 45 seconds.
Watermark and all.
45 seconds. There's audio too. Oh, Super Dave with his beautiful design disc there on that Cloudbreaker DD3. Showing off the bag as always. Gotta love it. Sorry for the lack of audio, Super Dave. I know you probably put some hard work into that. I'm gonna figure that out better. Oh, that's a nice skip. Wow.
Parked.
One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
Throw some Lincoln Park
Finals
on there,
cutoff
dude.
was 24 down or better, Mr. Greg Guthrie. It was 24 down.
Oh,
or better.
Greg. Dang. Yeah, Mark
If
does.
the stream's buffering,
too.
I think it might just be for you, Jay-Z. I don't think that there's nothing but love. Ah, thank you so much, Dave. What a nice
You rock, Dave.
What a nice finish
man.
to that highlight package. And we love you too, Dave, but Brock Foster's our highlight of the night winner.
Savage, Brandon. Dang.
Greg Guthrie, you were 29 down and you didn't get the finals. I wish you would have said something sooner, or if you did, I'm sorry I didn't see it, sir, because I sent the invite out multiple times. But, I mean, you can speed play, Greg, so I'll send it out a couple more times here, and if you can get through it, Greg, you can get through it. I'll even take like a couple-minute break between rounds for you, buddy, because I love you so much. Tell me if you see it now,
Thank
dude.
True love.
I said it many times. Sorry, dude. I was so focused on other things. You see it now, Greggy? Gregory? Speaking of Greg, I
Gregory.
became a member of Greg's Albatross Club tonight for
shoot.
the Global Disc Golf Club. You can become a member of Greg's incredible elite clubs by showing him some love on the Global Disc Golf page. There is a support page with some links for donations. There have been some incredible people who have been able to support Greg and Global Disc Golf, like you guys showed me support here in Friday Night Flights, and I feel it's super important for us to give back to other people who are making such an impact on this community. So I was really excited to be able to, I didn't even know that there was a donate page there. I'm such an idiot. Well, I've been browsing the Global Disc Golf Club, so I got to become a member of the Albatross Club today. I challenge all of you guys to become a member of one of Greg's clubs, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he puts so much work into the game. All the posts on Facebook, like the tournaments he runs, like he kills it. The data he compiles, he kills it for sure.
Alrighty. I think
So,
it's a
Brandon.
good time for. Oh yeah, buddy.
So, if there was a Discraft mold being introduced in the game, what would you want it to be?
I don't
Is
know.
it the
See,
zone? I know you love the
It's
zone.
funny. It's funny you ask that, because what I think about when you ask me that question is what Discraft mold exists that there's not a disc really in the game right now that they have that flight for. And I think we're getting to a point where there's so many discs in the game right now that it's like really hard to identify a unique flight that is missing. So you know discs better than me. So why don't we do this, Reese? It's going to be a two-parter. You're going to tell me what type of flight you think is missing from a disc in the game, and I'm going to tell you the Discraft disc that would match that flight. That's how we're going to do this. So out of all the discs that are available, is there a shot that's missing still?
I really wish there was like a, you know how I really like how the Sampo flies, but I feel like it needs like more fade. Like it almost feels like it flies like a mid range. I feel like I want a longer Pioneer or like a longer musket. You know, the Sapphire has turn. I want something that's like a little less right to left movement, but like has a solid finish. You know, consistent finish.
Absolutely. So
nice.
say that one more time to me. I'm sorry, I was distracted by your video quality starting to go down a little bit. I'm not sure if it was on my end or yours. It's okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
So
a disc with not a ton of left to right movement, but similar distance to a Sapphire with a good solid finish.
More stable Sapphire.
More stable Sapphire, yeah.
Love that. We have a couple Discraft discs that can match that description. The first one, I'd say something like the Discraft Scorch might be a little bit too flippy. The Scorch, I'd say, would kind of be like on par with the Sapphire, where you're going to get a little bit too much of that left to right turn before the disc starts to fade back to the center. Do you want this disc to finish on the center line, or do you want it to have late fade so it's actually stable at the end? Straight or left on a backhand?
I would want it to be left. I think you can work with the left.
You want it to finish left, so you want it to be a straight flying disc that has a decent finish. So maybe
longer musket, longer Pioneer.
A Pioneer that goes longer and straighter.
Totally.
Absolutely love that. So, I mean, we got a couple Discraft discs that can do that. The Onyx is one. The Onyx is a 10-speed disc. It's from the Macbeth line. 10, 6, 0, 3, or I think.
Yeah, it's a 3.
10, 5, 0, 3, 10, 6, 0, 3. The Raptor, I think, would be kind of on par with the Pioneer. Kirk just said in the chat. I'd probably go with the Onyx. You're going to get a little bit extra distance out of that Onyx. You also have the Vulture. The Vulture is an amazing Discraft disc if we're looking at discs that came out before Macbeth was a part of Discraft. And the Onyx really is a clone of the Vulture. It's a clone of Macbeth's favorite run of the Vulture. He threw the Vulture. He's like, I want this disc, but I want it to do this a little bit more. And they made the Vulture. The Onyx out of the Vulture. So I think the Onyx would be a really cool disc to come into the game to fit that mode. If we're talking just selfishly, a disc I think it would be really cool to have in my bag in Disc Golf Valley because it's a Discraft disc. The Zone would be so cool to have. I bag like 3 different zones in my bag. But the Buzz, like any Discraft fan wants a Buzz in there. I don't care if it flies the exact same as a Fuse. What the Buzz should be is it doesn't actually exist. It should be the Fuse with a tiny bit more stability. That's what the Buzz should be. So it should be a Fuse that doesn't turn as much as the Fuse, but finishes straighter than a Compass. Does that make sense?
Totally. I know what you mean.
Kind of like the Svea, but not as understable still. Just the Buzz could be one of the straightest. Drew just said Svea at the same time I said that. The Buzz could be one of the straightest flying mid-ranges in the game, I think. So I think that would be really cool to have too. A Buzz.
I would love that. Yeah.
So I never set a timer here, but I know when I started it. So we're almost at that. Oh, I did set a timer. Shoot, it's done. Our 8 minutes is done. We've been having so much fun. But so are our finalists, Reese. So are our finalists, especially our top 2, MM93, and my favorite name to say on stream, Dwubble. Rocking it so far in that first round of the countdown.
You're killing it.
We're going to unlock round number 2 right now. It's Ikigai Enzo. Second round of our finals. I think I gave you that couple extra minutes grace there, Greg. We'll see what happens. We're not calling it
Greg.
until if you're in the mix, Greg, we won't call it anyways until you get up there. So round 2 of our finals is unlocked. Let's get some questions in the chat for Reese because I need to start marking down our donations, Reese, so we can do our draw at the end of this round. Last chance, folks, to get into our donations draw. And when I see the questions, Reese, I will ask them to you because I know you are currently trying to.
I'm in it, dude. I'm chasing the W.
You're chasing, buddy.
Yeah.
You're chasing.
100.
Destin Wilkinson, draw. Yeah, buddy. Don't worry. I'm getting ready for the donations draw right now, sir. Zeus giveaway. Let's do the Zeus giveaway. Totally forgot to do that for the first custom Black Album Hopsonheiser Zeus of the year. Let's do that before I mark these donations down. The winner of the Zeus giveaway, Chris Hall, ladies and gentlemen.
Booyah.
Chris Hall, congratulations to you. Winner of our Zeus giveaway. Absolutely huge. Big congrats to Chris Hall. I work with a guy named Chris Hall. I don't think it's the same person, but I hope it is. Congratulations, Chris Hall. Send me an email, please, Brandon@HobsonHeiser.com. You get a custom Hobsonheiser Black Album Zeus. Damn, buddy. Oh,
Choice.
shit. I just noticed that wasn't even up on the screen. I'm so sorry. Here we go. There it is. You guys can see. It's official. Chris Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Hall. All right, how about we just watch Reese play while I mark these donations? Are you still streaming? Oh, Reese stopped streaming.
Here, I can hop on.
All right.
I don't think it'll ruin the finals.
Herman says, Chris is local to me. Good guy. I'm very happy to know that, Herman. I'm very happy to know that. What do you do for work? I work for a company named after a fruit that is not an orange. I've been working for him for 12 years. Absolutely love my job. What about you, Reese? What do you do for work, buddy?
I'm an administrator at an investment office, which doesn't sound all that glamorous, but I worked in retail before that, so this is really nice. I like having the 8 to 5 more consistent schedule, have some FaceTime with my wife, be able to do stuff like this. I didn't used to be able to do streams because I was like closing or working late, so this stuff is cool, man. Definitely happy to have time for this.
Absolutely.
100.
Sorry if I get quiet for a couple of minutes, folks here. Reese, why don't you talk them through what you're doing on these holes?
You're right. Okay, so this one I really like to go captain on usually, like low turnover. This wind sucks, so I'm just going to be doing a skip rive, try and keep it straight, skip forward, get me an eagle look. A little too straight there. The wind was a bummer. What are you going to do? There we go. I'll be up there for a layup. Alright, got all birdies so far, but that's okay. As long as I don't get a par or a bogey, I'm happy on this course. Ooh, this one sucks. I'd go glide roll here normally to hug the hillside, but I'm going glide wind to fight the crosswind and also slide a little closer to the basket. This headwind should slow me down a lot. So,
also, really quick, for anyone who donated $25 or $60 tonight, you win a pin and sticker pack or a disc and pin and stickers, please let me know if you'd like to wait for our new run of Hobsonheiser patched in pins. They have been ordered. Well, they will be ordered Monday of next week, and it'll take about 2 weeks for production. So if you already have a Hobsonheiser pin and you want one of our new style pins, please let me know in the email you send. And if you made one of those donations, make sure you send me an email so I have your address to claim your prize to Brandon@hopsandheiser.com. You know who doesn't like sending emails when they win prizes? Reese Height. That's who doesn't like sending emails when they win prizes.
come on. Come on. I'm a good boy. I'm
just messing with you, buddy.
Oh my gosh. All right. I like the hyzer on this hole. It's a little scary, but you always hit the rocks here. Boom. There's so much elevation with putting on this course. You gotta know how to take some power off and just let the disc get down. This wind is perfect for the captain. This low burner I'm about to do, I love this shot.
Also, if you donated multiple times tonight like Chris Kantz and your donations add up to $25, you still get the pin and sticker pack. So please, Chris, send me an email. You're someone I can specifically call out because you sent like a couple $5 donations and a $10 donation. If they add up to 25, send me an email. Brandon@hopsandheiser.com. What are you doing here, Reese?
This is when I'd like to know scores because I want to know if I need to go for this.
You are currently 25 down. Greg Guthrie.
Oh, Greg, what the heck, dude?
30 down through 2. Greg joined when everyone was done 8 holes. He finished first, and he's in first place. That is what I call impressive. We can't lie, folks. That is damn impressive.
Dude. Please, dude, miss that tree. Gosh. Rage. All right, I'm out of it. That's okay. Go around the bushy tree. Stick on the hillside. Ooh, dangerous. I got this rock in front of me. Reese, come on. It's okay. I couldn't have caught Greg. He's playing lights out to be that good. All right, big hyzer. Just gotta hope on this one.
All right, I got everyone. I didn't miss it. I'm going to give some shout-outs really quick, Reese. Shout-outs to Ken Stefanchich, Eric Taylor, Tony Bachheim, Michael Warner, Sean Holder, Nick Faglow, Zeph Martinez, Chris McCarnan, Dennis Willett, John Zubak, Chris Kantz, Aaron Hoffman, Jesse Martinez, Calf Chapman, creator of Paw Patrol, by the way, Mark Mulgrew, Brian Meller, Sean Holder, John Zubak, Brock Foster, John Tilson, Patrick McGuire, Destin Wilkinson. That is a hell of a list of donors tonight with some first-time donors in there. Thank you all so much for your support this evening. As Reese keeps running it, I don't think you really have a chance, Reese.
I do not, unfortunately.
I don't think you really have a chance, bud. But you know who does have a chance, ladies and gentlemen? A chance to play Route to Skippy Islands. It's MM93 and Greg Guthrie. We're going to a tie break, ladies and gentlemen. I had been hoping for this all stream, and that time has come, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to qualify our top 2 finalists now. This is going to be a blast. Routa's Skippy Islands for the tie break. All right. I've qualified our finalists. Tell me when you guys get it, folks. Don't start yet, but hopefully you guys get the invite. Oh, Mark rolled into the water on 9, or he would have had it solo, ladies and gentlemen. Rolled into the water on 9, or he would have had it solo. All right, we got the tiebreaker open. I'm going to unlock it, because that way we will see when people join in. Do you see the tiebreak? I didn't get it, says Greg. I'm just making sure I have the right FNF 0128 tie. All right, just qualified players. I'm going to set it a couple more times. Greg and Mark. All right, listen. Okay, got it now. I see it. Okay, perfect. It's unlocked. You guys can get rolling, y'all.
Shoot. What are the rules, Brandon? Is it first to par
One hole at a time. One hole at a time. And then first one, one hole at a time. And then first one to, just like a regular playoff, get a better score on a hole.
Shoot.
We got Greg versus Mark.
This is intense.
Am I excited for hockey to be back in action? Heck yeah, I am. Mark, do you see it? I don't see you in the tiebreak yet, so I hope you can see everything fine. I only see Greg as of now. Waiting for Mark to join.
Nice. All right.
In the time being, you know what we can do? Mark is in. Excellent. Why don't I see you on the scoreboard? It's so weird. I only see Greg. Isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Weird. Mark's skipping sleep to take names.
Dude, yeah, it's so late right now where he's at.
Oh, yeah.
Unreal.
Mark's the man. Mark is the
I don't know how you can play that well that late at night. You know, Brandon, have you ever looked at the metrics for Disc Golf Valley where it shows you like the time of day, Greg put that together actually, where it shows you the time of day that you play best or worst.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really interesting. But like on my graph, it's all like in the morning and like after lunch, and then nighttime is just like I cannot play well.
You are not an evening
at
player.
night. I'm not an evening player.
All right, we had two birdies on the first hole of Route to Skippy Islands. On to hole 2, boys. On to hole 2.
All right.
And while we're waiting there, we're going to go on to our donations draw, ladies and gentlemen. 3 winners this evening. We've got a beautiful list of names here. Thank you so much to everyone who donated. First winner tonight is taking home that beautiful pack of a Hops & Heiser Streamline Discs Pilot by Sheetizer Disc and a beautiful Innova Star Mini. That first winner, ladies and gentlemen. Drum roll, please, Reese. You got that so much better the second time. Great job, man. Chris McCarnan, ladies and gentlemen. Christopher McCarnan, out of a huge list of names, you are our first winner this evening. Huge congratulations to you, Chris. You are our first winner of our donations draw for a beautiful Sheetizer Pilot and Mini. Congratulations, Chris. I'll keep you updated on the score sheet. So Mark got a par on hole 2. We're waiting for Greg's score to come in. Mark got a par on hole 2. We are waiting for Greg's 5 to come in.
Oh, no.
Which means Mark Mulgrew, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Greg Guthrie, you know I love you, buddy. I gotta give Greg something for that. But it can't be the Black Album because Charlie just won't assign it to him. He doesn't do that anymore. So, Greg, love you, buddy. That's a tough break.
Mulgrew.
Mark.
Dating.
Why did I say Mulgrew? Why did I say Mulgrew? It's not Mark Mulgrew. It's Mark Madding, ladies and gentlemen. Our resident German coming in, kicking ass before he should even be close to awake. Mark Mulgrew is my favorite Canadian. One of my favorite Canadians. Congratulations, Mark. You're absolutely amazing. You took home the first Friday night flights or Friday morning flights for you of the year. So huge congratulations, Mark, winning $25 gift card to Latitude 64 and a custom Hops & Heiser Black Album. Huge win, Mark. Huge congratulations to you. Who did I say our highlight of the night winner was? It was Brock, right?
Brock, dude. Yeah, Brock.
I just have to put that down on the sheet here. All right. We got 2 more donations draw things to do, though. So we got to get back over here to our donation screen. Because someone's taken home a Sheetizer Mini and a Hops Black Album, and someone else has taken home a Sheetizer Mini and a custom Hops Black Album. The first person is going to be Zeferino Martinez, ladies and gentlemen. Zeferino Martinez. Appropriate use of that. Congratulations, Zeph Martinez. You are our second winner tonight. Our third winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The creator of Paw Patrol, Kath Chapman. Huge congratulations to you, Kath Chapman. With your new Sheetizer Mini and Hops Black Album, you should have inspiration for many more seasons of Paw Patrol. We appreciate you, Kath. You know what, Reese? And just because I'm feeling up to it tonight, I think we need to do one more. One more for another Hops Season 4 custom Black Album. I think it's only appropriate. Bonus donation. I'm just putting it on my tracking sheet here. All right. One more draw. One more draw. Michael Warner.
Mike?
Yeah, baby. And Michael, listen, buddy. If I have one message for you, it's this. You got Rickrolled, bitch.
Suck it, Mike.
Oh, good times. Good times. And no one's ever going to be able to view this stream again because of copyright infringement.
Nice knowing you guys. Peace out.
Nice knowing y'all. Hops & Heiser is over after one episode of season 1.
Canceled.
You got Rickrolled, bitch.
Rick is gonna Rickroll us, dude. He's gonna just shut us down.
Oh man, who won the drill sergeant again?
Izzy won.
Izzy.
Yeah, kick some butt.
We'll know the top 5 after. Amazing. Well, listen, folks, what a freaking night. What a night. What an incredible concept. I think this worked amazing for Friday Night Flight. So here's what we need. We need you guys to give us some feedback on the players page. And maybe I will get Reese to make a post on the players page, maybe with a poll where you guys can add options of what topics you would like him to cover on Friday Night Flights. I think Reese would appreciate having some time to think about, like, you know, some of the stuff he can talk about on some of those topics. Maybe what holes he can play in practice mode to, like, show you some of that stuff the best. It doesn't always have to be the holes we're playing. But we're going to keep this going all year long, folks, on Friday Night Flights, hanging out with Reese, seeing what he does, and inviting some of our other top Disc Golf Valley pros in to hang out with myself and Reese so we can see what they do and pick some people's brains who are a little bit different. Maybe they strategize in a different way. People I'm thinking about right here that were on the stream tonight. We got to have Bagger on for an episode, 100%. Gonna have Rauta on for an episode. There's a lot of really great people. If you can do it at 4 in the morning, I'm up for it, right? I'm all up for it. So this was a blast tonight. Reese, I mean, your first stream as a professional, you did a pretty good job, buddy. Pills Mafia to you, dude. Pills Mafia to you. Let's get Reese a proper mic and headset. You know what? I agree. I think I'm gonna have to Amazon him something to help out with the stream here. Is that just like your earphones?
They're just
And it's just like regular
Apple.
headphone jack right into the computer.
Yeah.
All right,
sure.
I got you. I
Okay.
think that's an amazing idea, Brock Foster. Bring some better quality to Reese's beautiful voice there. I think we can hook him up with that. So listen, this has been such a blast. I'm so excited. Season 4 has been fun for y'all too. We do have some more incredible streams coming up, and I would be remiss without telling you when those are. Saturday Night Slam, 3 days before Halloween, October 28th, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then on October 30th, a very special Halloween edition. No need to donate more, Brock. You guys were so generous tonight. I can definitely get Reese a headset. I think that's a fantastic idea. Monday Mayhem, October 30th, a very special Halloween edition, 1:15 p.m. Eastern. Man, it's going to be great. Cannot wait for these next 2 streams in the month. And, yeah, man, Saturday Night Slam is going to be fun. I actually have a pretty special guest that I think we have almost like 100% confirmed for next Saturday. So Saturday Night Slam, we're going to try to bring some disc golf pros in to talk to us a little bit about the touring life, answer some of your questions. You know, we've got some good friends of the stream like Simon Lazard and Simon Lazard. But there's a new pro who plays a lot of Disc Golf Valley that we want you guys to get to know a little bit better. So if all goes well, you will see them on the stream next week. No teasers, not going to tell you who it is. But, man, we had a lot of Alden Harris Team Series packs and Isaac Robinson Team Series packs won tonight. Some Hops Black Album discs, some great stuff. Send your emails. If you want a prize tonight, I'll read off the names just to be safe. Mark, Chris Pappas, Chris Hall, Michael Warner, Chris Kantz, Jesse Martinez. There's too many names. I'm not reading them all. You know who you are. Rewatch the stream if you didn't know. Send me a message, Brandon at hobsonheiser.com. And right now, get to sleep, folks. It's late. Have a fun Saturday, everyone. From myself, from Mr. Reese Height, we are out, y'all. This was Friday Night Flights. Stay safe, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Have a great night.